All right, what's the deal? It's your boy One Way. I'm finna get y'all this story on how I ran into a Norteno in LA County Jail. I ain't never expect to run into a Norteno, a Norte X4 in LA County Jail. And just, I don't want none of y'all to get confused. I am a homie. I am a Southsider from the Double S Watts, you know, from Great Street 13. You feel me? Just to let it be known. I don't want y'all to get confused. You know what I'm saying? I ran into a Norteno, not upstate homie. He was a Norteno. All right, so look, so I ended up getting busted. I ended up going to jail. I was with the little homie. I ended up going to jail or whatever. And this was probably like, I want to say like 3 months ago, maybe like 3 months ago, 4 months, 3 months. So boom, I ended up going or whatever. And you know, when you're going through IRC, through processing and shit, it changed. Like I thought they was gonna like have me take a shower, but I didn't take a shower or nothing. So we right there like where the desk at, and the police like they asking you questions and shit, because all of the other shit, I don't know, they changing county around. So the police, they I don't know if they gave me a paper or if they asked me. I can't really remember, but however they asked, like, are you an active gang member or are you a non-active gang member? That's what it said. I don't, you know, that's what it said. So I put, I'm an active. I was like, I'm active. I'm an active gang member. So I seen them separate me from like 3 other people. And when they separated me from 3 other people, they giving them like, they taking their clothes off and putting it in a bag or whatever, if I'm sure. Or I think I already did that or whatever. I think I did that already. I put it in a bag, all that shit. So they just moved them. And I told the sheriff, I'm like, hey, why y'all moving in? Why I'm not with them? And they like, nah, your points is high. We're gonna send you somewhere else. So I'm like, all right. So I end up just chilling. I end up drifting off to like the left. So when I get to the left, like by where like the little toilets, the little phones and all that shit at, people making a little call, I see somebody right there. He got his little duffel bag in his hand and shit and all that. So he ended up like coming up to me and talking to me. I don't know. I think he thought I was like a Crip, a Blood or a Crip or something. You feel me? So I'm like, so he like, hey, bro. He like, what's the deal? He like, man, you fuck with Mozzie? He asked me about Bay rappers and shit. And I'm like, yeah, Mozzie cool. I fuck with Mozzie. Like, you feel me? But then I kind of like noticed how he talking, and like, he don't sound like he from over here. You know, it don't sound like it. So I'm like, hey, where you from, bro? He like, oh, I'm from up north. I'm from upstate. And I was like, oh, I'm from Watts, Great Street 13. Like, nigga, I'm from Great Street 13. He like, ooh, he like, oh, okay, you a homie? I'm like, yeah. He like, oh, okay. He like, I was just upstate with your homies. They let me stay right there. He like, they let me stay right there. Some of your big homies in Lancaster. And he like, you know, it's a peace treaty and shit. So, you feel me? If something happened, bro, I got you. Like, you feel me? He didn't have on no rollie. He didn't have none of that on. You feel what I'm saying? So, when we chopping it up and shit, and he say that, I'm like, all right, for sure, bro. They call me Wooty Wobble, whatever. So then the sheriff like, hey, bro, come over here. It's time to go. So they call him over there. He grabbed his shit and he ended up going. I don't know if he ended up going back to like, I think he went back upstate or whatever. I think that's where I think he was going back to the bus. I'm not sure. So after that though, that shit just like, I was like, damn. It made me kind of look at shit different, because I'm like, man, I ain't never really ran into no Norteno. This was like the first time, you feel me? So, and then what he said, I was like, all right, like, you feel me? But that's just in jail, not the street, because nigga, the street is the streets, you feel me? But that was just there. But then shit after that, shit, you feel me? They end up sending me to 2600 Able Row, you feel me? It was a it was a little neighborhood dorm, but, you know, homies is in all the little, not dorm, module, whatever, but, you know, homies, it sells. So, you know, the homies is in all that shit. So, you feel what I'm saying? But, yeah, they end up sending me right there on God. Then, when I went to the little court tank or whatever, on me, I seen, I'm in there or whatever, and, you know, I look black, so, you feel me? Like, so a lot of the homies, like, they see me in there, but they looking and they like, I don't know, like, what is he doing in here? You feel me? And I'm just quiet. I ain't going, sometimes I might, like, if you look at me, I'm gonna be like, what's up, fool, Blackie? Ooh, I'm gonna say my name and shit. But other than that, I'm gonna just let y'all find out. Y'all just gonna find out, and y'all gonna be like, oh shit, he a homie the whole time? Like, yeah, I'm a homie. So we chilling, and then I see the homies from 18th Street. They walk up and they like, what's the deal? They like, what's the deal? One way. I'm like, what's the deal? And they walk up, start singing the nigga song. So we start going up in the little court tank, rapping my little music and shit. Everybody tripping out like, oh shit, he a homie. On the hood, they like, oh, you a homie? I'm like, yeah, from Wasvado Grade. They like, okay, like, you feel me? But that shit was going up though, you feel me? Shout out to them niggas on the hood. But yeah, that's what happened when I ran into a Norteno in LA County Jail, you feel me? I'm gonna drop some more stories, man. I'm gonna put my Instagram up here. Follow me on Instagram. All that shit. Get like one way, you feel me?